Okay, it's now about 11 o'clock in the morning and we're testing out the flare puck for the RR sensor, and for some reason I had it set for away at 75 degrees. Actually, I had it, I think maybe 80 degrees or something, I don't know, but it turned my air conditioner on. We were in the front yard and we heard it. Otherwise, if we were out at the store driving around, it would have came on. It shouldn't be coming on though, so I don't know why it came on, so this is not good. And last night I turned it off for bed and it came back on also. Okay, we're right here. I don't know if you could see, we were out away running errands and stuff, and now we're back home. You could see it's now 80 degrees on away right here on the smart puck right here, and we're gonna turn the central air conditioning on right now. See, the vent closed as we were gone, but we haven't turned the air on yet, so if it'll open up, if it detects air conditioning, we'll see, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna shut the windows now because it's about 83 degrees and we're turning on the central air conditioning. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it on this right now for set for away, and I have the air conditioner turned off, but maybe I'll put this to home but leave the air conditioner off. Hopefully that works, because I want the floor vent to open up from the main unit first, and then if I need extra air conditioning when I'm in the room, I'll turn on the window air conditioner. We'll see how everything works. Okay, 15 minutes now, and my room is still warm. The air hasn't come on, unfortunately, so this is not good. We'll have to see what adjustments have to be made. Okay, we're trying to turn it on right now, but it won't let me turn it on. See, I'm setting right here. It says home right there. I don't want it to turn the AC on, but I want it to open my vent right now. It still says away. I don't know what's going on right here. Here, this is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to just tap it and hit home right here. But that doesn't seem to be working, so I have to just turn it to on. But that means it's going to turn my air conditioner on, which I don't want that. But that means it's going to open the vent. I want to open the vent, but not the AC. Now it's going to send, the room is now active, and now my AC just turned on, which that's not what I wanted. And also it puts it in Celsius right there. It says 26 degrees Celsius, which I don't mind. The light shuts off in a few seconds, see right there. So as long as I have a conversion table, maybe this is not the right code for the Midea window AC. And it now lets me turn it to home, I'm thinking, yeah. And I have it set down to 73, and it's currently 77. It was just at 79 and 80, so that's a little odd. There, and now it went from 26 degrees Celsius to 22 degrees Celsius. The air conditioning coming out, but I don't want the window AC. I want the vent open, so I might have to put this to manual. We'll have to check it out now. Okay, right here we're checking out. Right here it says home and turn off. So I want to turn the air conditioner off, the window AC, but I don't want to turn the vent off. So I'll just leave turn off, but I'm not going to say away. Setting this room to inactive. You just heard the window AC just turned off. Now it says away again. And what do you know, the vent just closed again. Unfortunately, all this air conditioning in the last 20 minutes hasn't entered my room because it doesn't seem to be open on away. So now I'm gonna have to put it to manual and put the system to manual right over here. And now let's see what we could tap. Let's see what happens. Right here, we want to open the vent all the way. Alex window AC right now, it says it looks like it's off. I can't scroll down. Current temperature is 81 degrees, and that's the outside. It's actually 83. My car just read, and it's been running the whole time because we weren't home, so the house got up to 80 degrees. So now we're cooling the house down all at once instead of having it cycle on and off. We'll do that tomorrow because tomorrow it's gonna be 80 and 90, so we won't shut the air conditioning off tonight probably, or we'll turn it on before it gets too hot in the house. And now the air conditioning is coming back out because I put it to manual. Let's see what the puck says, and if I could still turn the air conditioner on, the window AC on from the puck, and set it for away. Hopefully this doesn't close. We're back, and I was probably gonna do this setting anyway, so it didn't really matter, but you have to have the window AC and the floor vent on at the same time. You can't have the floor vent come on all the time and then set the window AC at whenever you want it, because now you have to have the floor vent on manual. And now let's see, hopefully right now it's just set to away. Hopefully this could just control the window AC. It won't control my vent. Here it says away, and now we'll set turn on, setting this room active. And hopefully this has nothing to do with the vent now, hopefully. And now you can see it just sent the signal to my window AC. Now we're gonna set it to my preference, and 73 we're gonna set it to. So I think that's 20, it says 23 Celsius. Now I'm gonna leave the room, and I'm just gonna leave the floor vent open, hopefully, and I'm gonna turn my window AC off. Setting this room to inactive, so I hope it doesn't interfere with the floor vent, because I now put it on manual mode instead of automatically. I want to be able to turn this window AC on and off from the puck. When I'm not home, I'll put it away, and then when I'm home, turn it on from the puck. About approximately 25 minutes now, maybe 30 minutes, and it stayed open the whole time on the way. Only dropped it down 2 degrees in an hour and a half, so that's not the best. So I'm going to put my window AC on now. And I turned it up 2 degrees from 73 to 75, and you can see it's blowing on at 67, 73 in the room. Okay, 2 minutes later, and you can see the fan in the AC is off. So that's good. It hands it over from the puck, because if it was 67, it would short cycle again. But we didn't try that smart sense. For right now, it just hands it over, just sends a signal to the temperature to the IR device. Okay, you can see it's about 70 degrees out. It's starting to get a little bit on the cooler side, and I don't want as much air conditioning. I turned my window AC off and the fan's down low, and I almost need a little bit of long sleeves right now, because right now it's cooler outside than it is indoors, but it's a little humid and buggy, so we're keeping the air conditioning on, but I'm going to shut my vents. So we'll go to Alex's room, and you can see I could do it half open. We'll start with half open, and then we'll do closed 1/4 if we could do that. But sometimes it gets too warm or it gets too humid. We'll see. I never did half open. Let's see how it looks. You could hear right now it's halfway open, and you could hear it whistling. But when it's closed, you don't hear it whistling. We're back, and I have some exciting news. I think Model 15 worked. 3, 9, 10, 14. All of them put my window AC into Celsius, but I think I'm fingers crossed that number Model 15 works right now. I have it turned off. I'm going to turn it on. Setting this room to active, and 77 degrees it says it's set for. Let's see. Let's go to the home screen. Maybe because I have the Midea window U-shaped AC, it's the last one, it's the newest one of the models, so not many people have this model yet, so it's like the least common code right here. So right here I have it set for 77, it says 77 on the window AC. I'm going to turn it down to 74, and yes, 74 right over here. This is good news. Model 15 worked for it, and it turns it on and off, and it adjusts the temperature up and down on Fahrenheit. 1 out of 15 chances. That's crazy. So I had to go through all 15 codes to get to this one, because there was like 4 or 5, but they all put in Celsius. Okay, we're going to give you the AC report right over here on the duct temperature. Then it did shoot up to 78, so you could see it was needed for the upstairs, but started around like 9:45 in the morning. And we had about 30 AC cycles. It was a 90-degree day, and it was approximately on for 10 minutes and off for 20 minutes each cycle. And we had 5 hours of air conditioning, of central air conditioning, and an hour and 50 minutes of my window air conditioner upstairs in my bedroom, because it gets warmer, like maybe 4 degrees warmer upstairs than downstairs. It started cooling the upstairs first. I just closed the vents downstairs, and then as the afternoon came and it got warmer, I opened them back up downstairs, and you could see it went down to like 58 degrees. This is a bedroom reading upstairs, and from 72 degrees to 78, and then I fired up my window AC and it shot down. It said 68 because it was blowing sort of on it like 10 feet away, and then went back up to 78, and then shot back down at from 78 degrees down to 68 degrees around 16:30, whatever that is. I'll have to put the conversion. I don't remember what time that was in PM time. And then it shot back up to 76 when I left the room. I put the puck on away, and then I put it back to home when I entered. That looks like maybe 1900 o'clock, and I shot it down from 76 degrees, and then it went down. It said 68, but it was approximately 75 degrees. I dropped it about a degree or two, and then because I was probably only in the room for like a half hour each time, and then one more time, 20 o'clock. And then here it continues along the room right over here. 80-degree temperature. Yesterday we had the first 4 out of 16 AC cycles were not needed downstairs, but good for the upstairs. It started cooling the upstairs. It started around 9:45 a.m. and we turned the AC off at around 6:45 p.m. It's getting to be like 74 outside or 70s. The other night it got too cold with the air conditioner and it was humid, but last night there was no humidity till after 2 in the morning, but we shut the windows by then, and you could see it was 80 degrees, and we had approximately 2 hours and 45 minutes of central air conditioning and 2 hours of window AC in my bedroom, and you could see it went down to 60 to 58 degree the room temperature. And here's the stats in my bedroom. It started around 73, and then it went up to 75 in my room, and then it shot down to 65 when I had it on, even though it's not really that cold, and then it went back up to 76 degrees around most of the day, and then shot down again. I made it cooler, and then it went back up to 74, it looks like, and then we opened the windows right over there. You could see it shot right down. Got nice and cool in the bedroom. I had the window fan